What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bellaa, and you're here with me, your host on Butter Therapy. And today we have two wonderful, great guests. We have our producers of Butter Therapy, and we have a bomb topic for y'all tonight. Before we get into our topic, we're going to talk about how our day has been. So how y'all day been?
Hey, my name is Nicky Neptune, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry,
Nice
Nick,
to be a part of
Nicky
the Butter
is.
Therapy, you know what I'm saying? I'm usually behind the scenes, but you know what I'm saying? We changing it up a little bit. We're going to kind of talk about what we doing with Butter Therapy, kind of give y'all some enlightenment, you know what I'm saying, on the idea of Butter Therapy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm your host for today. I'm your therapist for today, Nicky Neptune, Mr. Neptune. Mr. Neptune, that's what I'm going by.
Mr.
While I'm
Neptune,
on
okay.
Butter Therapy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And to
Yeah,
my right,
done.
we have
And I'm Kalisha.
Kalisha.
Nance. And yeah, y'all know me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm Kalisha.
Okay, so we have Mr. Neptune. Mr. Neptune, make sure you refer to him as Mr. Neptune.
Okay.
Just today,
Mr.
though.
Neptune,
Just today.
Just today.
Okay.
And then we have Miss Kalisha Nance. You want the Nance on the end as well? Kalisha Nance?
Sure.
Kalisha
Okay.
Nance.
Kalisha
Yeah.
Nance.
Kalisha
And then you have your
Nance.
girl, Bellaa. So I'm sorry I jumped the introductions, but we do have, yes, Mr. Neptune, Kalisha Nance, and Bellaa with you guys today.
Yeah.
But how has y'all day been? Can I say that now?
I guess.
How your day been?
I guess.
It's a little rainy outside, but it's good. I'm maintaining.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, today was a real slow day. A lot of background work. I was doing some editing, a little promoting. Had like 4 different phone call meetings that turned into friendship calls. You know how that goes.
Busy.
Yeah.
Mr. Busy.
I mean, it's the beginning of the week. The weekend was a pretty cool weekend. We celebrated one of my best friends, closest friends, Red Cup Shawty. She's also a host on
Absolutely.
the show. We celebrated her birthday all weekend long. Saturday, we had a picture party at J. Michael's studio called Picture Me 30 for her, and then we celebrated later on that night at J. Michael's studio. I mean, at Georgia Street. Yeah, at Georgia Street. You know what I'm saying? Rhythm and blues. So, yeah, it was a vibe. You know what I
Always
mean?
a good time.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Kalisha? How's your weekend? Because your day was okay. How was your weekend?
It was cool as well. You know, busy. Today I took care of my children and everything, got them all squared away before I came here to do the podcast. But you know, my weekend I celebrated with Red Cup as well. So had a photo shoot for one of my new models. That is going to be a new demeanor model. So
That's
just busy with that and just trying to keep it going.
That's dope. That's what's up. We're never going to talk about my weekend or my day. We're just going to move forward.
Dang, that's messed up. You having a hard life, huh?
Not a hard life, just a hard, rough couple of days. But
Hard
I'm here
day.
today. I'm
Hard couple days.
A hard couple of days.
Yeah,
But I'm here
them-
today, and I'm glad
them
to
days-
have you guys
Them
here.
days make you.
You still here?
Them days make you, for real.
For sure.
I've been having a bad couple weeks, so
Yeah, you have.
I get it. I'm ready to talk about it though. You know, this therapy.
Life be lifing.
I wanna, it don't never stop. Do it.
It don't.
It don't never stop. It's gonna
thing
it's gonna
after
throw you a
another.
curveball every time you get too comfortable. And what I'm trying to learn and understand is that you just have to go through that pain and learn from it, and try to not make the same mistakes, and be positive. It's a mindset type of thing too. It's very much a mindset. What you think and what you speak into your life is strong. So I try to stay positive. I try to stay, in a place where and around people where I feel comfortable, loved, and supported. And so.
Sounds like you got some good friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
got
you
some
had
good
mentioned earlier friendship phone conversations. How they
Yeah.
turn into friendship phone conversations.
Yeah.
That's actually our topic for today. I want to talk about your difference between a friend and an associate and how they affect our life, our business, our entertainment, what we watch, everything like that. So, what is
that
your
topic.
definition of a friend?
I
And
like
what do y'all
that topic.
consider?
Man, someone, that's hard. Let's see. Someone who You've been friends with for a long time. Like my ride or dies, my day ones. I wouldn't say anybody new is really my friends right now. I'd say the ones that I've been friends with for 20 plus years are my true friends. Even though I've lost some that have been the 20 plus, which I'm sure we'll talk about that later. But yeah, anybody you can rely on that you feel won't judge you, that pretty much you can call on at any time to talk about anything.
But sometimes that's not your 20 plus years. So do you still consider them a friend? Because I got some people that I just met in my job like 3 years ago.
That you feel like you can rely on?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
You
But
put your trust in them fast.
It ain't even like that. It's just I don't have a lot of friends. I can say that. I don't have a lot of friends. So I can't look at it as that 20-year span.
It take a lot for you to.
20 years. You know what I'm saying? I may get a good friend for 5 years. Then that's what it is. And it could be me. It could be that other person. But to say I have a lot of good friends for 20 plus years, I can't say that. So I say somebody, I agree with what you're saying, but for me, it might be a 2-3 year.
I got you. That's cool though. That's still good.
So you feel like there's nobody that
So
you
wait. So the question was, what do you call a friend?
A friend. That's
I want them. Yeah. So
her end.
yeah. I want to go. Did you got some more to say? What about?
No, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. All right. My definition of a friend is like. Was that the question, Shy?
Yeah. What's the definition of friend?
My definition of a friend is somebody who is real with you, is there for you, compassionate. It's not about how close they are, how much you talk to them every day. It's a friend is a person that's there when you call on them, when you need them, and not always financially. Support, just a person that loves you and likes you. A friend is somebody that grows and turns into family after a point in time. You know, a friend is somebody that's not gonna be scared to hurt your feelings to better you. You know,
that one.
Someone that's got your back when you're not around. That's my definition of a friend. You know,
That's a deep definition.
I as well have 20-year friends that I grew up with. Shout out to Meeks, man. Shout out to the guys, man. You know what I'm saying? D-Rail, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of home teamers, you know what I'm saying, that I felt like I grew up with, helped me be me, and still been there for the duration of my lifetime. And those two guys is like 20 plus years, like 25 years type shit, you know what I'm saying? Grade school, middle school, all that. And they live in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So we don't see each other maybe but 20 days out of a year.
I was just about to ask.
You know what I'm saying? And that don't stop them from showing up for me when I need them. That don't stop them from including me in what they got going on. We still talk, laugh, connect, you know what I'm saying? Cry together, pray together, you know what I mean? And just try to, you know, be friends to one of each other, you know what I mean? Even through distance. Because you ain't got to be every day with somebody for them to be a good person to you. You know what I'm saying?
That brings me to a really good question. Like, what do y'all consider a friend if you don't talk to them? Like, what's the duration that you can go before you be like, okay, we're not friends anymore? Before you be like, okay, I ain't talked to this person in so long, I don't think I can ever depend on them. Or do your friendship for somebody that you said, you know, you got 20 plus years with, even if y'all don't talk for 2-3 years, you can still consider them your really good friend?
You want to start this one? Because I didn't had that type of feeling with my friends where I was like, man, we ain't talk, man. Y'all niggas, we friends? Yeah. But, and that's an emotional feeling when you think about why we ain't talked. Well, I've been busy. I ain't called you. I ain't came and seen you. You been busy. You ain't called. You ain't came and seen me.
Right.
But when we talk, we good. We ain't did nothing wrong to each other, right? We cool. So then only the void is being better friends. Now it comes a point where you like, well, you never call me. And if you start feeling like that, this is not your friend, because you have to understand your friend. You understand your friend. If you know your friend ain't never gonna call and you the one that's gonna call, then be that friend, because this is your friend and this is how it is. But don't judge them because they're not the way you are to them. But if this is your friend, don't worry about the little things. Be there for them and still love them through who they are, period. And so I have friends that I haven't talked to in a long time or another. Still locked in. Still my boys. If they called and said they needed $3, I'ma send $4.
I feel you on that.
I have one friend that I say I'm still Gucci with. That's like when we talk,
Gucci
it
with.
could be like
taking it
one.
back.
It could be a year, and when we talk, we back to like we never was apart. And that's my girl Tara. I've been friends with her since she was in first and I was in second grade, and she lives in Georgia. But she's the only one that I say
Long distance
that.
You can drive down to Georgia and she's like, girl, that's
Oh
where you stay.
hell yeah!
Okay.
She would let me live with her if I needed to.
We're gonna
But
back that up. That's okay. I'm gonna go do research, make sure that's what's really
for real, I promise you. But we grew up in Newcastle together, you know. So
Don't tell me. Don't tell people that, G. Don't
I
even tell people
did.
that.
Oh my
Over
god!
Look. Did y'all hear the fake laugh? She
Because
fake
I
laughed.
done really said that out loud.
Girl,
She felt embarrassed as she said it.
Shout out
She
to
said,
my
Shout out Newcastle
NCs,
out.
my
Kalisha.
No, I have
Trojans, go
Oh
Trojans.
Lord. I'm gonna elaborate on what you said though. I do, even though I said I didn't have any friends for 20 plus years. You know, I think I lied. My friend will probably be mad at me, but
Yeah,
I do
think
have a
about
really
it a
good
little
friend. I
bit.
had to think about it because we haven't been able to connect for a very long time. If we do, it's hey, it's my birthday. Hey, girl, it's your
Right.
birthday. Or you know, her kids are my god kids, and I haven't been able to see them. You know, her youngest one. She probably don't even know who I am at this point. But I know that if I ever called on her, if she ever called on me, we both there for each other. You know, she's just a very busy woman. She's a family. She got her whole family. So I don't call on her for a lot, but I know if I can, she'll always be there. So, and that's that one friend. That's that one friend. I told you I don't have a lot, and it's because I had to think about it because I got that one friend.
Yeah.
So we know, we have our friends, but then we know that they can go 20 plus years. What about those people we just met, but we real good with? Like,
Yeah,
I don't trust
I just
them.
started.
I got some good friends.
You just
I got some good friends that that's not 20 plus. I got some 10-year friends. I got some friends that I met when I moved to Indianapolis. That's I done had challenging times and it questioned our friendship. But when I think about it, ultimately, still my friend. Still his friend. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own definition of friends and what they want or need from a friend for them to feel like they friends. Then there's people that be like, fuck friends, I don't do friends, it's only family.
or
right?
that's my associate.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
Yeah.
that's my associate.
You know what I
What's
mean?
the definition of an associate?
Let me take that back though. I do got a friend that I met not too long ago. Well, about this more than 5 years that I say is a good friend.
Yeah, I feel like
there
she
you
got
go.
some.
Trumped your 20 plus
She
years.
has. She has.
I think-
Pink. Shout
I'm
out
about
to
say She
Pink.
deserves a shout out.
For real?
Yeah.
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 No way. You fuck with Pink like that. Shout out to Pink. I ain't know Pink was like that. Okay, that's solid. Because, I mean, I
She
know the
ain't never
Joys
changed.
and the Keishas.
Well, Joy, they 20 plus.
Oh, them the 20 plussers.
Yeah, they 20
Oh,
plus.
Joy and Keisha's them the
they
20
plus.
plussers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, see.
Pink slid
yeah.
through. Pink, shout out to you because you
Yeah,
slid
she
through.
slid in there.
Yeah. I got some real good friends though. Like when I think about people that I done met out here, like Selena. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Selena at all. But she got my back. You know what I'm saying? And with anything I need, she's in the background doing different things. I mean, it's a lot of I can name a couple of different people that's been good friends and good people to me, you know what I'm saying? But then we talk about associates. What's associates? Associates
what's
is
the
people that's
definition of associate?
people that you're around, that's not necessarily your friend because you don't kick it with them, but you kicking it around them. You know what I'm saying? So they become associates because they this friend's friend. You know what I'm saying? Or they here because they do this. You know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, if I'm always at the club, then the DJ now becomes my associate. You know what I'm saying? That's my associate. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with him. He cool people. Bartenders.
You would hang out
You know what I'm
with
saying?
outside.
I don't know because I ain't talked to him or we ain't connected like that. So that's why you are an associate because we ain't never. And then if we didn't and we still not, then that's why you're an associate. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean.
So let me get your opinion before I say what I have to say.
Okay.
Because it's gonna lead to go ahead.
About what an associate is. Yeah. Somebody that's around all the time, maybe when we go out, but we're not hanging out at home. We're not hanging out personally and stuff like that. We're not making plans together. We just kind of see each other. Hey, girl, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
so
maybe we do kick it sometimes, but not enough for me to be like, you my friend now. Like, I ain't telling them secrets and I ain't like trusting in them and stuff like that.
Them faces. She's so funny. Did you see the face? Yeah. She immediately was on defense with him. I ain't telling them secrets. And they ain't getting close.
Yeah.
Okay, so an associate is somebody I feel like we consider. You work with them, you know, you get along with them, you see them from time to time in the area, but not somebody that we personally have made an effort to become friends with, to see how they are outside, or if I want to share my secrets with them. We have those associates. So to me, it's like we're not making an effort, then they're just an associate. If you make an effort to get to know them, then they move into their friend zone. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Makes
I like
sense.
that
Makes
how you
sense.
breaking it
Makes
down.
sense.
So your 20 plus friends, do you consider them your brother, your sister?
Yeah, that's how I give them.
Okay,
That's
so
what I
that's
kind
what
of give them because you kind of move into a place like they know you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got brothers and sisters, but your friends might be like know you more than your brothers and sisters because them like your day ones. You every day in with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then, like, you know, even with associates, it's business associates. You know what I'm saying? You working with different people and you around people. They not your friend, but they your business associate.
Hold on, no. You can have friends, though, within your business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
saying that's your
a lot of
business
people,
associate.
a lot
but
of
like,
people
for
work with
instance-
their friends, but
But I'm saying you can become friends with somebody that you work with. Like you, for instance, I started working my other job. I work at elementary school, and I have a really good friend, and I consider her my friend. You said I'd be trusted too soon.
Yeah.
We've known each other going on 4 years now.
Okay.
Kalisha, and she know who she is. She goes by Kalisha. That's why I looked at you. Kalisha, not
me?
you.
Look at her face. I'm your friend. Kalisha is
We just
funny.
became friends, Kalisha, back in not too long ago. We were friends. Ain't your friend? We associates, right?
That's right.
We associates. No, but
Her
my
name's
friend-
Kalisha too.
Yeah.
I don't know many Kalishas, so
don't
that's
either.
crazy.
I don't either. Her name is-
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But she's been a really good friend to me. So there's somebody that I started out with who was just associate, didn't know anything, didn't care, and we moved into being a really, like, I call her my work bestie. You know what I'm saying? She's my work best friend. But we don't hang outside of work. So is she just my associate, or can I consider her my friend?
I do got a work bestie, a work wifey. I call her
Right?
work bestie.
I mean,
work
we've
wifey.
hung out a couple of times
call her
outside
that.
of work, but it's not like a constant thing. So can I still consider her my friend, or is she just
Yeah,
an associate?
that's your friend for sure.
See?
That's your
Kalisha
friend.
Like, no.
It's your friend if you consider her your friend.
Because I made the effort to
If-
get to know her, right?
If you consider her your friend, that's your friend. Now, if she's adding up to the expectations of your friend, your friendship that you cool with, then yeah, that's your friend.
then we can start hanging out
know what I'm saying?
outside of work.
So
right?
let-
Not necessarily, because
Let
it's
me
people that I
say-
work with that I like to kick it with at work. But I would not invite you to hang with me outside of work.
So that's your work friend.
Yeah, we're going to kick it
Categories.
up. We're going to keep it
Yes,
right here.
there are
We gonna be
categories.
lit, right?
He's right. There are categories because, I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, you know what? I do got work friends that are, I call my friends.
Yeah.
But best friends, that's
friends.
another level.
Best
like
friends.
Tanika, Joy.
We didn't say best friends. We said
friends.
friends.
We talking about best friends. So
We
we
can say
on,
best friend.
they out that level then.
Yeah.
They ain't in the friends. They went above.
Look at all these
Friends.
levels we
So
got.
now
Okay.
my my
levels.
work ones.
It's definitely
they're
levels to
at
relationships
friends.
and
Then we
friendships.
ain't went to best friends, but
And
we
then
have friends.
friends,
So
best
that's a
friend,
friend, not
sister,
best friend
yeah.
yet. That's a friend.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
That's solid.
That is-
That's solid. So, now we talk about it, these levels of friendships and different categories of friendships and friends is insane because we constantly depicting and putting people in categories through our whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? By the way they treat us, support us, and who they are to us, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because, for instance, I bet you I can ask you right now, and you tell me this your friend too, Kalisha. Is your mama your best friend? Is your mama your friend?
She my friend.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's people that has titles in our life that still hold a higher title as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Because
I
it's
feel you. I
like,
feel
damn,
what you're
you my little cousin, but like you my Big Keith.
my sister.
Like Big Keith, right? Big Keith, that's my nephew, right?
Yeah.
That's my right hand dog. You know what I'm saying? We'd have been through it all. You know what I'm saying? But that's my boy. He my friend. But that's my nephew.
I feel you.
But the friendship, like catapulted, it's like family is family. You know what I'm saying? But when you become a friend to people, it'd be like crazy. It's like you want your friends to be like your family and your family to be like your friends. It's weird.
But when you find that, it's wonderful. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
My daughter calls me her best friend.
Yep. And exactly. Ain't
my
that
daughter
dope?
called me her best friend too. Shoot,
Yeah.
4 years old.
That's
She
dope.
called me her best friend. Nah, but me and my sister, we were best friends. The crazy thing is, we were never this as close as we were.
Yeah.
We didn't get close until I found out I was pregnant, and then me and her became inseparable. So I guess it may have to do with my daughter. She might not like me as much as I think she do. It might be my daughter she like.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Wait, you're like, wait a minute.
No, but like, what do y'all? So we keep talking about this friend. What do we consider a solid friendship? What is our number one way to say, okay, this is why this is my best friend, or this is why I consider this person the one person I always go to?
So like, let me say this. Like Kalisha, how long we known each other?
4 years,
4?
4 or 5
Sorry, y'all
5?
friends?
5?
since 2020.
2020?
But-
Hold on.
hold on,
That was
but they
we
don't
met.
have to
Hold on.
watch
Wait a minute. We in the pandemic. We met in the pandemic.
Yes,
That's when we met. I thought we met after the pandemic. So 2020.
2020.
4 years.
Because
So
I did
4
Mackin'.
years.
When did I do Mackin'?
Damn. It was the being you been locked in 4 years. See, like Kalisha's like my best friend, not like my best friend. Know everything, my go-to, my business partner. We got everything going on together. everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's my, like, I hurt y'all over Kalisha. You hear me? Don't play with my friends. I love my friends. I'm a really good friend. So I love my friends.
I know
Period.
that, yeah.
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you vouch for that? 'Cause
He
you
do love
can't
his
talk about
friends.
your own self.
Huh?
You can't talk about
Computer
yourself
love,
without
like
it.
computer love.
Can you validate that? No.
He love his friends for sure.
Computer love, man. That's another one of my real good friends, man. That's been
Yeah.
solid, been there for me as well.
So
a lot of time.
What makes them solid? Because you
Yeah.
just talked about two
Okay.
really good people. What makes them solid?
Referring back to what I said earlier with what I think a friendship is.
Like they have all those qualities.
A person that's there for you. That really that really likes you, right? Care about you.
You
did, damn.
Choked up on that.
Dang, Nicky.
Computer love
Really-
and
This,
Kalisha.
boy,
It
we
really
hit a
like-
spot.
They really like interested into your life. You know what I mean? They a solid friend is they got your back. in all ways, wrong or right. They riding for you and they there for you. A solid friend gonna let you know when you wrong or right as well, but they gonna be there for you when you wrong or right. A solid friend, you will be able to go through some bull, but a solid friend is mature enough. If they love you, like the friendship that they putting on or had or was, if they really love you and care, then they will talk, and you were able to get your friendship back moving, because experience and struggle and everything that bring you through a good friendship is what makes a friendship. Girl, you remember when we did this? You remember what happened? Oh man, bro, you remember when? Memories, good times, bad times, proves the friendship. If you can weather those storms, that's what makes a solid friendship. Weathering those storms and still being like, I love you and I'm here today for you, and I love who you are. I love who you are. That's what a friend is. Loving you no matter how fucked up you might be or how great you might be. They love you. That's a good friend. Goddamn.
Man.
That's it. End of the show.
Yep, that's it.
Right.
And so, all right,
It's a wrap.
I want to get into like the business. We was just talking lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
I want to get into the business. I don't know what's going on with me.
You need a ginger cut candy?
Shit. I want to get into the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask y'all some questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm the therapist at the moment. You dig?
Okay.
You feel me? So,
Not like me.
question I got is, should you go into business with your friend? Should you, would you, could you, and have you? And then let's talk about the results. Go ahead. Don't be scared, y'all. It's a podcast.
I mean, you are my best friend and we in business together.
Ooh.
So, it's been a ride. But, you know, I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot from each other.
Facts.
And I think it was a good thing.
Do you? Because
a good
I am
thing.
so hard to work with. I be tripping. I'm a prickler. I be like this. I be like that.
Y'all see my face?
So like,
Do I look stressed?
I'm saying, have you worked with other friends
Yes.
besides me? And I'm saying like,
Right.
you know how it works.
Not at this caliber.
Right.
Because
Me
when
and
I
you.
do my business, you the first one I really let in like this. Because when I was started out with my modeling agency, Demeanor Models, I did a lot on my own. I didn't really trust a lot to let people in and help. I depended on myself the most. I didn't want to depend on other people. Waiting on them to do things, letting me down, not showing up, all that stuff. You know, it's like, oh my God. Yeah. So I just knew I could do it. But when I seen his work ethic, I'm like,
right?
what the heck? You know, I know he about to really, I think this is gonna be good. So, just
because I
much,
was your friend, do you feel
friend
like
first?
Do you feel exactly? Do you feel like
it was scary
I cared,
at first?
I cared more. I showed
so.
that I. So having a friend in the business, it can work, right?
It can work. You prove me wrong. It can work.
On the flip side,
it could be bad. I've lost some friends because they want that special treatment and everything they want.
Let's talk about it. So why do you feel like in a business environment, friends want special treatment?
But that's not working with them per se. Like going into business, which is what your first question was, right? Going into business with them. Now you're saying working with them as opposed to
business and going into business, same thing. We talking just business. You know what I'm saying? In the full.
Yeah,
you gotta be too.
I don't know. It can be difficult. They don't pull their weight, and they think you just gotta deal with it, you know, or something, or I don't know. Somebody else talk.
I don't have a business. I've never been in a business with a friend, but I can see where it could go wrong. I can see where your friend feel like, okay, well, girl, shoot, I've been with you since day one. We've been friends for X amount of years. Just let me slide through real quick.
Right.
You know, this is your business, but I low-key help support you. So I might as well be able, like, this is our business, really. You feel me? That's not the case. That's how I feel like a lot of friends get. They get to the point where it's like, you know, I've been with you since day one. Really, it's our business. I supported you, so why can't I reap the benefits that you have? And I'm not saying that's all friends. I'm just saying that's how a lot of friends can be. And that's
I
how
agree with you. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
One of my friends, she, I just met her You know what I'm saying? She been having these friends and running this business. I started doing business with her, and we started catapulting in a bigger direction, big demeanor direction. And she had friends that, you know, been there with her, down. But her friends thought that because, you know, they were who they were, that they can slide on through. They can get away with stuff. They didn't have to
be held to the same standards.
Yeah, they didn't have to show they worth. They didn't have to prove themselves because this they friend. And I've been in the same situation where I felt like, damn, bro, how you gonna promote this nigga, but don't put me on, and I'm your friend. But then becoming a boss, I had to understand that now I see why it works that way, because in a business, you protecting the integrity of your business and growing your business. So if this person is better for this position or do the work more or, able to execute, you want this person in this position. You like, hey, friend, you gonna have to understand or get with it. You know what I'm saying? And pick up the, you know what I'm saying? So I both ways, I agree with y'all.
But if they really a friend, they should understand.
They should. But that's where it get fuzzy at.
Yeah, that's where it got fuzzy.
And when it get fuzzy, do you fix it?
And
that's where you gotta fix it. If they a real friend, they'll fix it. If they not a friend,
then they turn into an associate.
Exactly.
Quick.
They turn
Quick.
Yeah. So
No, I feel that. I feel that for sure. Like I said, I don't have a business, but I can imagine how it could be difficult working with some people. But then I feel like going into business with a friend is how you root out who your real friends are.
That's
real
true.
easy.
Oh yeah.
If you want to figure out who's really your friend, go into business with them.
No, I wouldn't do that though. I wouldn't want to figure out who you might going into. Damn, end up
I ain't
in
letting
jail.
everybody
You play
in
with
now.
somebody. Yeah,
No.
yeah. But you know, since big demeanor, met you. You've been a good friend. You've been there to help and support everything we've been doing. You show up. You reliable. You a good person. You solid. Good friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's levels. You know what I mean? You got to go through things to be like, okay, yeah, this is a good person. This a friend. You know what I'm saying? To understand, like, all right, I can categorize you into a place of being like that, because you sticking around, you showing that you real, and you ain't like just here to use people, because people act like they your friends, because you got this going on, you got that going on, and they use you in the business world. They want to be a part of it. So you gotta watch out for them fake friends that's like, hey girl, what we doing? Because they want your motion. They want them niggas you be around. They trying to figure out how you doing this, how you dress the way you dress, where you working at, what you doing. So let me just, I know we going off. Let me get into some more questions for y'all ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because I am your therapist, Mr. Neptune. You know what I'm saying? So,
Forgot about that.
so is a good friend automatically a good business partner?
No.
No.
It's a good friend. You can say best friend. You say good friend. So it's a good friend,
Lord,
automatically your business
have
partner.
mercy.
I know I'm being technical. We
Through
just
the
talked
whole
about
thing.
levels. So I'm just saying a good friend. No, not even your best friend is considered a good friend.
No,
I mean, it's not automatically considered.
If I know my friend all over the place and lazy or something, unorganized, I won't be choosing you to be
I'm sorry. I can't
in my
choose.
business.
It don't make
I love you.
I can't
Love you to
choose.
death.
This week,
But
20 minutes, 30 minutes.
You'll be like, oh girl, I need you to support
30,
me
30.
by
All right.
coming to my event.
Yeah.
You know, just showing up.
But I can't trust you to
be a part
handle all my meetings or do this and that, for show up to something. I don't know. Like I said, it was hard for me to even trust anybody.
Yeah.
When it comes to the
So do you
business.
have any bad experiences working with any of your friends of the past that used to be friends, or any of your friends that's locked in right now but y'all got through it? Any bad work experience?
Business wise,
Yeah.
no. Like, well, I mean, with the modeling, yes.
Yeah. Is that an emotional thing? How did that make you feel?
Really sad. Really sad. I lost a couple of people because they felt like,
Seniority?
they wanted me to just, I guess, be like, oh, you get everything you want.
Yeah.
But
Seniority,
then
right? Like,
yeah.
kind of like that, right?
I felt really bad. And I'm like, but I need you to prove just as much. And then I had my other people that were top tier friends that came and done everything in their power and gave all the effort, but these others didn't. These others made it, these others didn't, and then they got really mad that they didn't.
So,
but the other ones knew, like, let me try to do my best because I want to make it.
Right.
So they knew, like, to still give the effort, and they knew if they didn't make it, it wasn't my fault.
So do it matters the reason of the level of the breakup to how you would mend it? Do you feel it was your fault that the breakup caused it? Did you try to mend it?
Yeah,
like,
definitely. I felt bad. I felt really bad, and it messed with me a lot. I reached out several times. I really didn't get the results that I wanted, so I kind of just stopped reaching out.
That's just your character.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you have any bad experiences working with people? Any of your friends?
No, not necessarily. I had friends or people that I started working with that became my friend, and then we kind of fell out just because I moved to a different position. That kind of overshadowed their position. So it was like, and it was almost like, well, you did this to be better than me or to excel over me, which is not the case. So
right.
just as my character, I like to be the best at what I do. So I'm going to put in the effort to be the best at what I do. And
so was that your friend if they was hating that you got the... Anyway, that's the business associate. Yep, there you go. We get to learn in the mugs, don't we, man? Because that's how... You get to working with people, and then you get to spending time with them, and then they become friends and stuff, and then one little thing can happen, and now, like, I had a close friend, man. Ah, man. Ooh, I should talk about it right now. It'll be juicy. Ooh, let me think about it.
I already talked about juicy stuff, so you got to, too.
Oh, my God. Let me talk about it then. I'll elaborate. But guess what? We're going to get back to y'all. We're going to have this conversation in 1 second. We're going to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tuned in to Butter Therapy. You know what I'm saying? I am one of your therapists for today only. Mr. Neptune.
Oh, it's Sugar. My bad, y'all. He threw me off. Mr. Neptune threw me off. Listen, I'm not used to him being on the show, but Miss Sugar, Shy Bellaa, thank y'all for tuning in.
Shy
We still
Bellaa.
got
Kalisha. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.